brand new technology that's innovative in how we changed it, but it also goes back to historical success. Radial accelerating disc technology, RAD technology. When we first came out with it, we changed the paradigm of ball motion. And with innovation of the new RAD X-Wave block, we've taken that sort of design, that success, and we've taken it to the next level. So when you're looking for something that really knows how to corner, something that can come around the spot, the RAD X is going to be the wave block of choice.
Make sure you stop it. Your notes are already up on the screen in front of you. You just hit full straight on that screen. Down in the corner. There you go.
So as you can see, the core has changed a lot during its history, and they're coming up with new stuff every single day. The presentator notes aren't on here. The next part of the bowling ball I'm going to talk about is the cover stock. The cover stock is the outermost part of the bowling ball and causes the ball to have friction on the lane, which causes it to hook. The ball on the left here is what's called a solid, and it has more of a dull sort of looking ball, and the ball hooks earlier than the other bowling balls. And the one on the right is called a pearl bowling ball, and it has a shinier, slicker cover stock, which causes the ball to hook later. And the bowling ball in the middle is a hybrid in between the two, and so it hooks in between them. Today I've brought a pearl bowling ball, which is the one on the right, and then also a solid bowling ball, which is on the left. All three of these bowling balls shown up here have the same core and will hook the same. It's just they either hook earlier or later than the other ones. The next part of the game of bowling that has changed is the lane material, which affects the durability and the hooking of the ball. One thing that has changed a lot in the lanes are whether they are wood or synthetic lanes. In an interview with MHS bowling coach Herb Linsky, the volume of oil put down on the lanes is thicker now, and the lane surfaces are softer than it is today. The lane used to be oiled and cleaned by hand, and today machines do both and are very accurate in the amount and placement of oil. A wood lane will cause the oil to dry out faster and cause the ball to hook sooner and hook more, while a synthetic lane will keep the oil from drying out and are more durable. The picture on the left is the wood lane, and the one on the right is the synthetic wood lane. Volume and pattern of oil changes cause difficulty to go up or down based on the length of the pattern. On the left here is a standard oil pattern with the darker the blue is the thicker the volume of the oil on the lane. And in the PVA they are starting to use blue oil, that way you can see the actual breakdown of the lanes. In an article made by How Products Are Made, typically the first 2/3 of the lane are oiled rather heavily while the final third is oiled lightly. As a result, A properly thrown ball will slide straight down the lane until it encounters less oil surface and then curve towards the pins as it gains better traction. Pin setters and scores used to be done all by hand until we started to use machines for them. And the picture on the right is people used to stand at the end of the lane and wait for you to throw your ball, and then they would clean up all the pins for you and reset them. The pin deck is the place at the end of the lane where the pins stand in triangle formation, or in the middle picture where the automated machine does it. And then on the left, the scores used to be done all by hand, and now you can just go up to the monitor and see what your score is instead of having to add it up by hand. In Doug Weidman's book, Bowling Steps to Success, bowling at pins most likely started in Germany, but the rules were not standardized until the American Bowling Congress was founded in 1895. To review, today I talked about 3 areas that have changed bowling since it arrived in America. Bowling balls, including the cores and the shapes of the cores, the oil pattern and the composition of the lanes, and the scores and pin setters going from being done by hand to computerized. And here's my sources. And